In today's video, we're touching up the inside of the bed liner. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to More Motorsports Garage. God bless you all and thank you for joining. Today we're going to be painting the inside of the bed liner. This has already been bed lined in the past. We just touched it up a little bit today using some of the Rust-Oleum undercoating. Basically wire wheeled it, pressure washed it, and any exposed areas, exposed metal, went over it with this. Works pretty good, but we are going to be using Raptor liner out of the gun with a hardener in it, so this is much more durable than this. But again, this is just the base over some of the exposed metal. So this here takes 8 ounces of hardener. We're going to add the hardener into this, pour it in the container, shake it up real well, put it on the siphon feed gun. We've got a high texture gun right here and a lower texture. The difference is how thick they are. This one here is much smaller, so it's less texture. This one here is a lot more, so it's a lot more texture. It's a lot wider. So basically going to mix those up. Got it all taped off, and I went ahead and plasticed everything up. The overspray isn't too terrible with this stuff, but you want to be careful, so I went ahead and went kind of far over the truck. The city last year got on to me for painting in the garage, so they said when I called them up, small projects are acceptable. Their words, not mine. So this isn't a very big project. It's kind of small project. We're only using 2 liters of Raptor liner. Plus, I went ahead, got my box fan out, and put the filter back on it, and this will be filtering it out. So when I have the garage door open, all the fumes go out. So we should be good there. But yeah, it's basically all prepped and ready to go. The only thing I have to do is charge up the air compressor, which it's 8 gallons. And it shouldn't take very much PSI for this. I usually use it between 40 and 80 PSI, and I kind of just mess with it until I like how it's shooting. It's pretty simple with a bedline gun, so that works great for that. But yeah, I'm basically just gonna retouch it all up and we'll see how she looks. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you're new here, please click that subscribe button. So here we go. Okay, now that it's all coated, it has 2 coats all the way through with the Raptor liner. Now that it's done, you want to clean it out immediately after. You can just use some brake clean or acetone. You can disassemble it. This tip comes off and the siphon comes out. I like to put acetone into this and then kind of just spray it, whether you're spraying it into a box or something. That'll allow the clean acetone through and it'll clean it out the best way, but you can use pipe cleaners as well. But definitely clean it out while it's still tacky. Same thing goes for if you get overspray on anything, use brake clean or acetone. It cleans it right off, but make sure to do it while it's tacky. But I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys on the tripod. We're gonna peel the tape off while it's wet. It is very, very important. Peel the tape while it's wet. As you can see right here, when I start to peel it, it starts to come up pretty good. So definitely peel the tape while it's wet, being very careful. Peel away from the paint, don't peel towards it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you on the tripod. Hope you guys are enjoying. Okay, here's the tape line. Very nice tape line. Looks very durable all the way through. And that was 2 liters of the Raptor liner over the existing bed liner. Now, if you have no bed liner in when you're doing this, highly recommend priming it all black first. It definitely helps. Go over the exposed metal. You want to make sure to cover that, make sure it's not wet in there at all, or the bed liner will trap the water in there, and then you could rust underneath it and it'll rust jack the paint off. But with that being said, definitely prep it well and it'll last a long time. And it definitely looks really nice, and that was what it was needing for sure. Now, this isn't going to look like this forever because I do plan on using this for work still, but it'll be a lot more durable and protect it from rust and corrosion and all that good stuff. So I highly recommend doing this if you have a truck, or even if you have a, let's say, a race car. And you want to sound deaden it, this stuff acts as a sound deadener. I don't know if anybody knew that. Every time I bedline my vehicles, they become more comfortable to drive because it does sound deaden them. And it doesn't weigh a lot like people think. I don't know what kind of magical physics they think that this bedliner is, but if it goes on at 2 pounds, it weighs 2 pounds. That's just an example. It doesn't become 10 pounds after it dries. If anything, you've got evaporative loss from the acetone or the hardener and any of that. So it actually weighs a little bit less. Plus you got to account for overspray, the weight of the bottle. There are so many things to take into consideration, but it does not add a ton of weight. That is a myth. I did this in another video where I bedlined my buddy Saturn, Rust-Oleum Black. We weighed the gallon before and after, and it wasn't very much of a difference. But yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. I highly recommend checking out my video of me painting the truck bedline green. As you can see, as the texture. Someone called it lime peel. I believe it was Sinformant. Called it lime peel, not orange peel. So I like that. Call it lime peel. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's basically all I have for you right now. I'm gonna try my best to get more paint videos out. Got the PT Cruiser and my wife's MDX that I wanna do in the future. Hopefully soon, in the near future. So definitely subscribe if you're new here. Turn that bell icon on to get notified of every upload. And please feel free to check out my other videos. I made some playlists, so I hope you guys enjoy. And as I like to say, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.